that first responders encountered here is truly chilling. We have unofficially learned that the bodies of 5 men were discovered at this location. The sheer scale of the brutality is staggering. Sources tell us the victims were absolutely massacred. Police are still working the scene right now.
I made you coffee. I'm late. I gotta go.
Honey, when will you be back? Bye.
These statistics are a joke. Your homicide division looks like a retirement home. Starting today, exactly 50% of new cases go to female detectives.
Madam Minister, throwing young female cops into the worst bloodbaths just for a PR stunt? The precinct captains will eat me alive.
Then wish them bon appetit. At the next massacre, I want a sharp, tough female detective standing at the press conference, not some sweaty, wheezing veteran. Make it happen.
Five massacred bodies in a garage complex on the outskirts. Blood is literally dripping down the walls. It's your last case before retirement, Frank. In 66 days, I'll be fishing for trout. Give it to the rookies. Let them prove themselves. The rookies are puking on their shoes out there. I need someone with an old cast iron stomach. You solve this, and you go out in a blaze of glory. Are you in? Fine. But you know how I work. Alone. Fast, quiet, and without dealing with red tape. We'll talk about that in 30 minutes in my office.
Someone truly exceptional lives right here in our city. While an average day you might find him with a fishing rod by the lake, his mind reaches far beyond the boundaries of our galaxy. Ladies and gentlemen, meet this year's Nobel laureate in physics, Professor Elias Caldwell.
Frank, this is Detective Morgan Sterling, your new partner. You've got to be kidding me. You mentioned something about gender parity. New directives from the top. I'm not going to argue with it. So for my last job, I get to play babysitter for a PR stunt?
Don't worry about babysitting, Detective Donovan. If you'd like, I'll handle the media and the red tape. You just try not to have a heart attack at the crime scene.
The Nobel Committee recognized his groundbreaking research on quantum entanglement. The professor proved that two objects can be inextricably linked, influencing each other instantaneously, regardless of the distance between them. As he puts it, what appears to us as chaos and coincidence is simply an invisible thread of connection.
Lily, where are you? What a day, you won't believe it. I got a massive new case. The boss had to give me a real case. 5 bodies in the garages on the outskirts. Blood everywhere.
Yeah, it's all over the news. Who could have done something like that?
So when are we going fishing?
Elias, first I need to wrap up this damn case and retire. I've got 6 days left. But honestly, I'm hitting a brick wall with this investigation. I need your help again. And where is that brilliant new partner they assigned you? The case stalled, so she started lecturing me on modern procedures. I told her she could take those procedures and shove them in her designer notebook. We had a falling out. She's hunting for digital footprints on laptops. And I came to a Nobel laureate to show me the way. Lay them out, Elias.
Very well. Let's get to work.
Cut the cards. Left hand towards yourself.
The tower. Sudden destruction. The slaughterhouse in the garages. You already know this. The High Priestess. Secrecy and a double life. You're looking for someone who can completely detach their emotions from their actions. Someone who smiles at their neighbors by day, but feels absolutely nothing when pulling the trigger at night. Your killer wears a perfect mask of innocence. A cold professional. A hitman? The lovers reversed. This isn't gang warfare, Frank. It's an anomaly. This case is entangled with someone very close to you. Someone in your inner circle. You're speaking in riddles. None of my people would commit a massacre like that.
Nice place you've got here.
Thanks.
I have a new lead in the case, and I wanted to invite you to my partner's concert.
I've seen that face before.
Strange. Frank said he's seen you somewhere before?
Yes. I remember his.
Stop fucking around with her! Hand over the cash.
Please, just leave me alone.
Ma'am, what happened? Did someone attack you?
5 guys jumped me. They ran down there to the old garages.
We shook them off!
Freeze! Whoa, take it easy. Shouldn't you be retired by now, Pops?
Got anything to pop?
Quantum physics and particle entanglement aren't the only fields where our Nobel laureate pushes the boundaries of human understanding. Professor Caldwell has just revealed to us his second incredibly fascinating passion. It turns out that this brilliant scientific mind is also an expert in tarot cards. As he claims himself, probability theory and reading the future have more in common than one might think.
Ilias, what awaits me?
The cards don't lie, but their meanings can be interpreted in many ways.
Lily, take those teeth out. You freak me out sometimes.